Hi, I'm Greg Nichols. Congratulations to Seafair for 60 years of making Seattle a tighter community. Well, the big thing throughout the years has been the hydroplanes, the Gold Cup, the Seafair Cup, the Old Bardol, the Notre Dame, the Miss Thriftway. Those great hydroplanes back in the day when they had the airplane engines, and you could hear them all the way across town, even if you were on the far side of town. Well, it really means a sense of community. If you think about everything that went on in our city today, yesterday, over the last several weeks, it's an annual series of parades, community festivals, and gatherings that people look forward to, enjoy, and brings us closer together as a community. I've not ever ridden in a hydro. When I was a kid, though, we used to make them out of wood and pull them behind our bikes. Blue Angels memories. You know, there was one year when they were not allowed to fly over Lake Washington, and they flew over Elliott Bay. We live in the north end of West Seattle. I thought one of them was going to actually come into our living room. It was pretty amazing.
Hi, I'm Mike Holmgren. This year, it's my honor to be one of the Grand Marshals along with Pat O'Day. It's a very special time for the folks in Seattle, and I've always been in training camp. And while I've heard the Blue Angels fly over and I've met them, I've never got to see them. We were always working. So, as you know, I'm unemployed this year. And so now I get to do this, and we're having great fun. You know, this is a special place for us. Our family's here. This is my home. And we have a lot of fun doing this, but it is quite an honor for me. So thank you very much. Well, you know what? I know a lot of football players who would never get in a hydro racer. It looks pretty hairy to me, but those guys do a marvelous job. You always want everyone to be safe, and it's a great tradition here and a great competition in Seattle. Congratulations, Seafair, celebrating 60 years. Awesome.
I'm Pat O'Day, co-Grand Marshal here of the 2009 Torchlight Seafair Parade with the esteemed coach Mike Holmgren, and so proud to be a part of this event. I've just been crowned, or knighted rather, as Earl of Rooster Tail. It was so exciting for me the night that my hydroplane, the KYYX, rolled down the street with the only lady driver in the history of the sport, Brenda Jones, standing on the bow. And the crowds went crazy. Yeah, they loved her. Boat was rather beautiful too, painted blue and green and white. Gorgeous boat, gorgeous lady as well. Am I proud to be a co-Grand Marshal with Mike Holmgren? You have no idea. Thank you, Seafair, and to 60 more years.
My name is Beth Wojcik. I was the CEO for Seafair for 9 years, and I spent a total of 16 years working for Seafair. The year 1997, when we had to negotiate putting the U.S. Navy Blue Angels back over Lake Washington. That event is one of the most technically difficult events to produce, I think, in the world. There's 11 different air show acts, and there's 3 classes of boats. When you have planes screaming and boats running that fast, closing down airports and freeways, it's really technically difficult. We were able to move the Blue Angels back over Lake Washington. We had to redesign the log boom and all of the boats and everything to get that done, but we did save Seafair that year. You know, I didn't know that there was a herd of buffalo in Snoqualmie. But I found that out because I did receive a phone call from the farmer out there that told me that the Blue Angels had accidentally stampeded the herd of buffalo in Snoqualmie. Congratulations to Seafair for 60 years of summer celebrations here in Seattle.
Hi, I'm Chip Hanauer. I'm an old broken down hydroplane racer, and I'm here at McClendon's Hardware in Renton, where we have a bunch of young kids who are going to be building hydroplanes to tow behind their bikes in the Seafair parade. As far as Seafair memories go, this tape isn't long enough for me to tell you all of my memories. But I guess it starts off as a kid sneaking into the pits. My father used to drop us off at the I-90 bridge, and we'd walk all the way to the pits and sneak our way and spend the day. And on his way home from work, we'd meet him at the I-90 bridge, and he'd take us home again. And then, of course, winning the race a number of times and actually crashing at Seafair. So I've had every experience you can have at Seafair as a kid, as an adult. The only thing I haven't experienced yet is I've never been on the log boom. So someday, before I die, I want to go to the log boom.
What's it like inside the cockpit of a hydro?
Being inside a hydroplane is a little bit like going over Niagara Falls in a 55-gallon steel drum with people beating on it with lead pipes. It's extremely violent. It's extremely loud. So what you see on television or what you see from the beach is this graceful boat skimming over the water, and on a good day, it ends with a victory. On a bad day, it's just like getting up at the bottom of Niagara Falls. I think what's important about Seafair in Seattle is the legacy. Seafair's been part of Seattle for so long. This is our background. Our grandparents celebrated it, our parents celebrated it, we celebrate it, and hopefully our kids and grandkids are going to celebrate it for many years after we're gone.